I should tell you about Mama's house because the house is its own character in this story and you need to understand it to understand anything else. It is 4-bedroom brick house of Terrace Drive that my parents bought back in 1994 before Kareem was even born, when the neighborhood was mixed and a little uncertain of itself, which Mama always said that's exactly time to buy. She was right about that one. She frequently is right about the practical things. The house has been added to over the years. A sunroom. Bobby built himself on one summer in a project that took 3 summers and caused at least 4 arguments and never fully updated, which means there's a carpet in the bedroom that has been there since 1998 in the kitchen that is perpetually almost renovated. Which is to say that Mama has replaced the counters and the backlash, but not the cabinets. And the cabinets are one shade off from the counters in a way that bothers everyone except Mama, who says she sees the kitchen differently than the rest of us do. Baba's set is still the same as he left it. Mama has never changed it. She don't use it. It's not a shrine exactly, nothing performative. She just never had a reason to reorganize it, and so she didn't. His books are on the shelves in order he put them. His reading glasses are in there on top of the journal he never finished. I've never been back in that room since the day I found the letter. I say this as information. I say this without drama because it doesn't feel dramatic from the inside. It just feels like a room I've been not going into. Mama's name, her Islamic name, her Muslim name, the one she chose, is Khadija, as I told you. To the most people in her life, she's Connie, which is short for Constance, which is what her mother still calls her, which is what the women in her sorority call her, which is what slips out of anyone's mouth who knew her before 30. She doesn't correct anyone. She answers to both. She says the name belonged to a different part of her life, and she isn't interested in cutting any parts of it. Ain't nothing haram about Constance, as we say. She is the person in any room who immediately knows where everything is and who needs what and whether the thermostat is set correctly and whether the tension in the conversation is moving towards something or away from it. She has that specific authority of a woman who has survived enough that very little frightens her anymore, and that specific loneliness of a woman who built her life around a partnership that ended when she was 51 and has been doing the math on what comes next since then. She is proud in a way that both her greatest strength and the thing that makes certain conversations almost impossible. Not arrogant. She is not arrogant. She is humble about the right things, but she has a story she tells about her life and her marriage and her choices, and she holds that story with both hands, and I've spent 7 years being afraid of what happens if I try to take any part of it from her. Nah, Tuesday evenings at Mama's house are not a scheduled thing. There are things that happen because I drive past her street on my way from home to work. And I stop because she usually has food and I usually need food. And because there's some in me that cannot not stop. Mama's house, you can't just pass by. Kareem used to joke that I checked in Mama's more than the parole board checks in his people. Which is the kind of thing Kareem says that makes everyone laugh and also lands slightly on the left side of the truth. This particular Tuesday, 10 days after I sent Dawood my